Someone cutting a tree down over there. Nothing around here. I was kind of hoping there would be a note.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Hey, Headshot. How you doing? This one's Alan Wake. Where'd he go? There you are. Essentially, Alan Wake is a writer that's gone on... Why are you going here? She can't live here. That has gone on holidays with his wife. Things started going strange, and his wife disappears. He loses a week's memory, and now he's trying to find his wife. She's being kidnapped.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
And this could be bad. Because there's evil forces that are attacking Alan Wake. And we know Rose, the one that's in here, has been taken over by them.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
She's definitely not...
Hey, this is really good.
Rose.
Yes.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh.
Barry!
Oh.
What? What?
She's poisoned us.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
What?
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
There has been a couple of jump scares. but mainly because the enemy just appears
Rose
where
took
you
a
don't
day from me.
expect.
I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar
Yeah,
on
something
the counter
definitely
there.
got to her.
Would you like to hear today's specials?
Didn't they just say?
Thank you.
Didn't he just say he needs
A
to
nice
get
day.
Barry to the
Come
car?
back soon.
He's not even.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
So how do you plan to do that?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
That note wasn't there before. Good. First one. I don't want to run in case enemies appear. So I'll need to run away because I've got no defense. I can't attack. Why is he just standing at the gate?
Oh, you're gonna get it
Oh
now.
no.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Triple A!
What do they think we've done?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry
Okay.
behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy on him.
Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have your chance if you let him get away!
Don't have much choice other than to head this way. I like to be able to explore, but I can't be caught by them, I'd say. They're the enemy.
He can't be far!
I want to look for notes. I'm guessing there is no notes.
Stop running! There he goes! Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
They've seen me.
Oh, damn.
Yep, they've seen me. Not sure how they saw me. They lost me somehow. That looks like something up ahead. Could be a note.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Yep, it's a note. Number 2, good. And here comes the enemy. Or not. Well, we're not going to use that. This is the way I need to go. Now I've reached that checkpoint, I'll see if there's any weapons or anything down here I can grab. How's there no one in the cop car? I think this is something for me. Yep, another note. Awesome. Oh, and drop down the list again. Don't know why they do that. Still got no torch, no guns.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way.
They must be down. There they are. And the evil force is getting them. That's what we're running from.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yep. Why were they after me? Another cop car.
I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Well, at least one person sounds like she's not really thinking that could be us. And Bigfoot would be more accurate, I guess. Of course, they're looking for me from a helicopter now. Oh. Those crows also attack me. And if those crows can do that to the helicopter, down goes the chopper. Come on. Give me weapons. Give me light. I reckon that's the way I need to go. So I'll look around here first. Don't want to miss anything. I can use them. Yeah, that doesn't really help much. Where does this one show?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Okay. Am I heading to the radio station? Another flask. This place makes me think of I can't remember the game. The one where you're a ranger watching out for forest fires. Firewatch.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Okay. So at least they're admitting that Rose was acting weird.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
So the kidnapper earlier told us that we need to deliver the manuscript to the coal mine. Uh-oh.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without
But
light.
I can't fight. Does that mean you're gonna give me some way to fight the evil again?
There was no power to the searchlight.
I know what I need to do. There we go. There's now power to it. I can turn it on and face it at the... Well, it's already turned on. I can now face it at the gate.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Really? Come on. There we go. First time one's done that. There we go. Really? The gate just disappeared? Surely they're not going to give me enemies when I've got no way to fight them. Another one. Yes, I've got a light. With only 5 batteries. Can I battle it without using the power? Doesn't look like it. There we go. At least the battery in this charges itself. What? How'd that get destroyed?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they can. I can half defend myself now. I always end up in the forest, don't I? And there's a couple of policemen that have been okay. The flashbangs actually kill them. Hey there. I don't know. Hope you don't mind me just calling you Thrift. Thanks so much for the raid. This is my first playthrough of the game. I've never seen much about it before. I've only just found out about the flashbangs. So that's pretty cool. Welcome into my channel. I am a variety streamer. And this stream I usually try to play games I've never played before and short games. I've only started this one today. I do have 3 other games on in my streams at the moment. Like this is my first one on Mondays. Second on Mondays I also play some Skyrim. I'm working through a 100% playthrough of that. I'm nearing completion there. I've also got on Tuesdays SnowRunner, and I've recently started Abe's Odyssey. So they're just a few games that I've been playing. I do have a heap of other gameplays I've got on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, this is the first time I played it. This is a version that was free on Epic Games a while back. So I grabbed it at that point, knowing I would want to play it eventually. I just never got around to it until now. I don't know why my raid alert isn't working. It's a little annoying. It shows on my screens that I've been raided and everything, just the alert itself doesn't play for some reason. A variety streamer, I'm guessing. I'll go and give you a follow. Yeah, I'll allow it. They're picking apart Dead Space, yep. Give me a minute, I'll just head over and give you a follow. So you found me. Well, thanks for the follow myself. And thanks for that follow as well. Chaos Storms and Rob Havoc TV. Very much appreciated. There we go. Now I've followed you, Thrift, or however you're supposed to say it. Sorry, I'm probably butchering the name completely. Hopefully I can pop in and see your stream at some point. Let's get back into this game. So I am very much a person who likes to explore everything. And in this game, there's only a few things that you can find from exploring. But yeah. Oh, nice. Cool, that's what I always like to hear. Being Australian myself, as you can hear.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, that's the end of that one. I try not to talk while there's in-game dialogue going, so... Yep, so yeah, there's the thermoses and notes. There's chests. Or in the statistics it shows you at the bottom here. Can pyramids, which I haven't found any. Chests, I've only found 2. Radio shows, which we just heard one, I think. TV shows. Signs. Alarm clocks. Cardboard standees. Night Springs videos. Above that's manuscripts. I'm trying to find all of those. I have missed a few. And the thermoses. So there is a few things to find. I'm thinking only the manuscripts are important though. The other ones you don't really get anything, I'm guessing.